Wait for some people to come on here. We have a question that we want to ask, but we want to wait at least until a couple people get on here before we do it. I should have got my pen. And my notebook. We got a question that we want to ask. We're gonna wait for a second before we actually start. Guys, here's one. I need notebook now.
I mean, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? So, what's up? Y'all liking all this cold weather? Because I hate the snow. You know, some people love this snow stuff. I don't rock with it. I don't see how people want to live places up north that have worse snow than this. I don't get this at all.
No, we're not talking about snow.
No, it's not the snow thing. I just don't get how people want to live anywhere where it's more than 2 inches of snow year round.
So go ahead and get into this. And this notebook is that's up. All right. We're talking about manifesting things. So here lately, a lot of people have been talking about manifesting, whether it's your destiny, whether it's different type of things. Really, Randy?
Right on.
Let us know, voice man. Get your. Oh, I need to text you too. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Bro, you need to come up bringing some of this snow action, bro.
I need to text you too about those dates. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so Randy, since you on here, go ahead and let us know. Do you believe in manifesting certain things?
He said, no, I'm good.
What? Oh, coming with us now. You're supposed to be coming here anyway. But do you believe in manifesting different things? Like for me, I personally believe in manifesting certain things and other things maybe not so. Like I don't know if you guys have seen what's her name? Simone. Well, first off, she keeps hell yeah, okay. So what are the things that you personally believe in manifesting that you think that you can manifest that will come true, and how do you go about manifesting your own destiny or things that you do manifest? What are the things that you do? But yeah, about B Simone, okay, you got to keep that mindset. I do feel like that is true.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you go about keeping that mindset? That's a good one. That's a good one. But for real, so it seemed like she
That's
just
a lot to write. I'm good, bro.
no, it is. I wish we could like get you on the video. That would be tough. Um, but yeah, so she's been known for, and I don't know if it's true, she stole a whole bunch of stuff or not, but she was recently talking about manifesting your love. So as a woman, writing down everything that you would want in a man, but then also next to it, write down what you think the ideal woman would be for her, for him rather. So if you wrote on there that you want him to be successful, a family man, you want him to be goal oriented, you want all this different stuff, right? But you don't have a job, so you're not really successful. You're not even looking for a job. You're not a good communicator. You don't talk to your family. How does that make sense? How does that coincide? How does that work together? That's the thing. But I don't know. Like I believe in manifesting a lot of stuff. Like that's my thing is to manifest. And sometimes what I said I was going to start doing is writing things down. So every Monday, me personally, I was going to start taking like 20 minutes to 30 minutes to write down things that I need done in my life, that I want done in my life, that I want to be successful. And the repetition that goes through your mind, how you said to keep that mindset, it helps you to keep the positive mindset, to not be so negative about things or being so unsure, like, is it going to work? Is it not? Because it definitely can't work. You just have to keep doing something consistently for you to have that mindset. So for me, it's pen and paper, not typing. The electronics don't help me. It's actually writing with a pen and a piece of paper.
You gotta make it a habit.
There may be other checks that you do too. Check it in. What's up, Michael? Appreciate that.
What's up, Michael?
So, what is your thing on what do you necessarily believe in manifesting?
So I mean, you can, to me, you manifest anything. So I mean, let's example, you want to make six figures or you want to be a millionaire. A lot of people say that, but do they actually manifest it? I actually know one person personally who said they wanted to make six figures. So what they did is they drove around with a license plate that said six figures. And people just look at the license plate and say, "What you mean by that?" They said, "In about 2, 3 years, about 3 years, I'll be making six figures." It's not high. They kind of laughed at him, but he wrote it in affirmations on like every day, said the same thing over and over, saw it over and over. And 2 or 3 years, making six figures. I mean, I believe that it's what you do on a day-to-day basis and constantly remind yourself.
Yeah.
Because some people think it just fall and it just happened. Not really. I don't believe in that at all.
You still gotta put the work in.
You're going to, whatever you manifest is going to happen. Like say if you want to I guess if you're a public speaker, you want to speak better.
You figured out to put us on your TV screen. So what's up? Do it then. Do it then. Go ahead.
No, you funny, bro. But like if you're a public speaker, but you want to manifest that you want to speak better at public events. Well,
the thing so nervous about it.
You have to constantly talk in front of the mirror. You have to constantly tell yourself, however you figure like the crowd is naked. I don't know why people thinking that. That's just weird.
That don't work for me. If it did, I would be laughing and I would sit there.
That you're how I would think if I was a public speaker is people are there to hear me speak. They're there to get my knowledge. So, if I didn't speak, then there'd be a waste of time. And yes, it's 100% mindset.
It is. But you have to do things on a either day-to-day basis, a weekly basis, some type of basis to make it regular so your mindset will not drift away from what the goal is and what's important. Perfect example. Probably some years ago, I don't know how many years ago, but some years ago, this right here, what we're doing, even though it's not like we have 1,000 people watching, just having you all watch and me talk was terrifying to me. I did not like public speaking. I was pretty decent at it, but I did not like doing it. Like I would have that, how you like, let's say you're in college or you're in high school and you got that public speaking type of class or communications class, you got to do a presentation. Or I'd be the person that's like in the back of the class. Nobody would know I was breaking a sweat, but my heart would just be like this, like. And then I'm thinking like, should I just go ahead and go first and get it over with, or should I what? No, I'm gonna be like second or third. So these are the things that are going through my mind. Well, instead of me thinking necessarily negative like that, I could have been thinking like, okay, let me just clear my mind and just get up there and talk. And what people feel or how they feel about what I say or how they take it is how they take it. I'm just gonna get up there and do my thing. And now I'm not so nervous about speaking in front of people or talking because I've made myself do it on a consistent basis. Like at work, I talk in front of people all the time. I do everything when it comes to public speaking. I had one. I was. Oh, we got that's off topic, but we got a funny story about the police.
Yeah,
we got locked up together.
That's
anyway.
One of the biggest manifestations would be, this past pandemic. I'm gonna say this still going on pandemic.
Yeah.
A lot of people, started businesses, made a lot of money.
I'm still laughing at that, Michael.
So a lot of them, is like us. We said a long time ago that we thought about starting a YouTube channel, and look at it now. We are actually starting one, and
the thing is, it don't have to be like that. But if we keep this up on a consistent basis and talk about different things, and eventually we want to open up the floor. So what I mean by that is we want to talk about what you all want to talk about. So you asked us questions because there's been a lot of stuff that you all don't know that we can tell you about between us that maybe can help your relationship or help something that you're going through, like a whole bunch of stuff. That's like crazy and insane. I promise it really is. We want to do like Q&As, there's different stuff like that. But again, that comes with manifesting. So some people would give up and be like, well, we only got so many subscribers. We haven't even hit 100 yet. Well, a couple weeks ago, we weren't even at 50. We weren't even at 40. We weren't even at 30. And now we're at 70. It takes time, but you have to stay consistent with whatever takes time and not give up because you're so impatient. And I'm an impatient person, so you know I'm working on it if I'm saying that. That's just what it is.
But you know, the thing with B Simone is like a lot of people want stuff or want this trait in a person that they don't have within themselves. I'm not saying that you want that, you know, what you have within yourself.
Mhm.
It's like, here's the thing. You want a six-figure earner. Seems like everybody wants that, or I mean, I say everybody. It seems like that's what I'm
A lot
hearing.
of people want that.
Right. No, it's not that they want to make six figures. They want someone that
To
makes six
take care of
figures.
them. So they gotta do it.
Right, man or woman. So here's the thing. You want a six-figure earner, but what are you bringing to the table?
You gotta bring something.
Because that six-figure earner, I'm not gonna lie to you, they're not gonna want to be with you if they're pulling all the weight. Now, if it's different, now if it's a sugar daddy, that's something totally different. But if it's just somebody who you just met, then they find out, you know, they have to do everything. You know, they're not gonna want to do that. You know, they have stuff they want to do with their money and everything like that. They're not gonna want to just take care of you off the bat. Or
Some do, but they it comes with a price, and that price is you doing particular things that they want you to do at all times. I'm not gonna be a slave. Just putting it that way. This is not the 70s. I don't mind cooking and cleaning, but if I don't want to cook today, I'm just being honest. If I don't want to cook today, I don't want to cook today. Like you got two hands, you can cook, right? You want me to teach you? I'm just saying that wouldn't work for me because I'm just
basically what
it
I'm
doesn't
saying.
work.
Basically, what I'm saying is you can manifest your perfect person, but you actually have to put in the work of yourself to find that perfect person or that quote unquote perfect person.
And actually, I'll be honest, like years ago, I didn't manifest meeting somebody. What I decided to do is say, forget it. And it work. I'll be telling people this works. I don't know what it is about forgetting it, which means don't think about it. Live your life. Say, you know what, when it's time for it to happen, the perfect person or the ideal person or who I think should actually be will come along. That's truly what it is. Like stop thinking about it on a consistent basis. Like, damn, I'm lonely. No one else. I stop thinking about it. Watch a movie by yourself. Have your friend come over. Have your auntie, whoever you cool with, your cousin, whatever. But just stop thinking about it so much. They giving up that shit. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, stop. Randy, you be giving me off. I can't stand you. Damn, this is Randy's fault. What was I just saying? Oh my God, Randy, we finna be beefing in a second. We finna be beefing for real.
But the thing
What
about
was
it
I
is,
saying?
I have no idea. With manifestation, the thing is, like,
Yes, I do remember. Scared, I remember. So I was saying,
so disrespectful.
I was saying just to forget it. Like for a minute, I forgot it. I forgot about it. I was on trying to find somebody, and then who comes through my aisle when I was at work 8 or so years ago and cracks jokes that really weren't funny, but I thought it was really cute or handsome rather, because you're not supposed to call me.
Oh,
They're
what are you talking
handsome.
about, bro?
I'm talking about you.
I'm hilarious.
He's not, but he thought he was. So that was kind of cute. I like corny shit.
Yo. All right.
But when
Anyway,
it comes to manifesting love, that's how I feel. I don't feel that you necessarily have to manifest it. I don't feel that it's bad to say that you're going to manifest it, but at the same time, I just feel like if you just honestly forget about it and just let things be, how they say, let God put things in God's hands, put that in God's hands. It's the same thing. And just let it be. And I promise somebody will come along. You're going to be like, I didn't even want this. You have to make a decision. And do you still really want to be single and her doing your thing? Or do you want to go ahead and try a relationship? It's going to pop out of nowhere.
right. Corny is funny.
Corny is funny. That's why he's still here.
Like, here are these people that you be seeing on Instagram and making these jokes, like, ha ha,
They be corny too. They be corny.
Desi, I am this. These dudes are corny, but they funny as hell, though.
You try to manifest the fine sugar mama. Well, they got websites for that, okay? You want me to drop some for you?
Why do you know that?
Look, I know a little bit of everything,
But why
okay?
do you know sugar mamas?
Look, too much detail. You asking for too much information. I'm just trying to help people
I mean, if that's the route you want to go,
out. I'm just trying to help people
I'm
out.
just
That's
saying.
all.
Easy, I need a passive income. Hey, you hear me?
Anyway.
But a passive income. But see, the thing about it is when you manifest, though, you want to manifest income, but it's always good to have different streams of income. Like if you want to make it in this world this day, one income, unless you make even six figures or plus, but I'm sorry, even six figures is not even all the money in the world for real. It's not.
That is for real, it's not. But it's
So I mean, if there's a level you're trying to get to, you'll need different streams of income.
It reminds me of, and
What?
this is off topic. We finna get back on topic, y'all. When I used to work at Home Depot off of South Hanley by Maplewood and Brentwood, like smack dab in the middle. And this guy came in. I used to be at the front. Look, as a woman working at Home Depot, it's tough out here, okay? And
I hear you.
this man was like, I bet you ain't never met no man that's making four figures. Baby, they all around. What you mean? I just had to put that out there.
You can't tell me that wasn't funny, but that wasn't funny as hell, though.
I wanted him to get out of my face.
That wasn't funny, though.
I wanted him to get out of my face.
But it wasn't funny.
I wanted him to get out of my face.
Right. Mike, that's funny as hell.
I wanted him to get out of my face.
Hey, I bet he used it before and he got a number.
Boy, he didn't get mine.
That's because you too serious.
I'm not too serious.
That was hilarious. That's hilarious.
Okay,
Who you know had said that? And then said with comments why that's hilarious.
Birdman. I don't know. Don't use that. But back on topic.
I'm gonna use that though.
I shouldn't have did that because I always distract you.
I'm just saying. But anyway, though, so anyone else out there, what do you manifest?
Because I did a video. What is today? Today is Tuesday. I did a video yesterday that's out there about it was yesterday or Sunday. Whatever, y'all. The video's out there. And I was talking about wasting time. So how we can just, it's a lot of things that we do to waste time. So you can go to the mall, you wasting time because the mall's going to be there when really you are thinking about what you could be doing to make yourself successful, or you have some type of business plan or something like that in place. But it kind of coincides with this, with manifesting. So also with wasting time, stop wasting time and do what you need to do to get off your behind, to do what's going to make you successful, and stop doing things that are irrelevant to you being successful, if that makes sense. And also with doing that, manifest it. Think positive on it. Don't let anybody bring any type of negative vibes into your mindset when you are manifesting and doing things towards your business or whatever you want to start that's for you. It's going to benefit you, your family, etc. So, but really, that was that. And then also, just seeing a little clip of B Simone, what she put out there. Then I just thought about something. I'm going with the time. And what was that? But no, so that was a big thing. And just seeing, B Simone puts a lot out there about, I think she's actually in a relationship now, but kudos to her for that. But a lot about men and what she's always wanted in a man and things like that since she's came on and different stuff like that. So it just kind of made me really think, like, do you just manifest your destiny? Because a lot of people do that. They manifest things that they want, but do they necessarily relate that to a person?
Hate sounds.
I'll be trying. But yeah.
But also, I mean, you can, because this is the thing. I manifested a long time ago that I was gonna, like you said, the mall will always be there, but time isn't always there.
Yeah. You have all the time in the world. Yes, everybody has an expiration date. It coincides, it goes together. So before you can even start to manifest, That's just like me. I have this plan involved, and this is the main thing I try to tell people. Stop telling a lot of people your plan, your vision. Because people don't like that. People don't like positivity. Whatever is positive, they don't want to see you do that. They want to see positivity on their end.
I was gonna say,
But if
especially if
something,
they're not doing it.
especially if they're not doing it, because they feel like, oh, you trying to outdo me, you're trying to outshine me. And no, I'm trying to make something for myself. And you have to think about it. If you guys are truly friends and you're connected in some type of way, some type of relationship, don't you think you may benefit if you try to assist them with what they're trying to do? Down, they're trying to have a come up off of it or think, okay, well, this person trying to outshine me. Why do we think like that? Why do people that are
It's a St. Louis thing for real. Also,
it's a everywhere
going on
thing.
this in Montiel, Georgia.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
But go ahead.
It's crazy.
No, I'm just saying like that. The other pet peeve that gets me
But it's
is
like this is like I don't know if it's just a St. Louis thing, but I've actually had that happen to me a lot of times. Like when I had an idea and I'm like, I brought it to certain people, I'm like, all right, so we gonna do this. Well, this is my plan, so we can make money from here. And they be like, nah, bro, I don't even think that's gonna work. Or I mean, like just all this negativity. I'm like, damn, I brought it to you in confidence that you'll actually, at least help the idea. But come to find out, these people have taken that idea and ran with it, just in a different route. So, which is crazy because people will do that. Yeah,
that's what I was saying, Randy. It's everybody. It's an everybody thing.
But the reason I say that, Randy, is because a lot of people say that St. Louis is one of the most hating cities, and I can agree with that, but I haven't lived in other cities, but it just seems like you try to better yourself and manifest something better for you, and even if you have a team of people try to do that, there's always somebody or some group of people that wants to bring you back or bring you down. Even if you want to do better for yourself.
Yeah. It could be something small, it could be something big, it doesn't matter what it is. Like if you guys have been watching some of the videos, we have talked a little bit about depression and trying to, overcome depression and things like that. Miami, see, look, we still gotta come down there, so we don't even know. When you see Miami on TV, you see beautifulness and tropics and all this other stuff. You wouldn't even think about it. But oh yeah, so back to see what I'm saying, Randy? You be getting me off track. Um Back to like some of the videos we talked about, like with depression and different things like that, anxiety and things that you may be dealing with and trying to find ways to overcome it and try to find ways to be more positive. I recently had a friend that I went out with, and this is just a part of bringing, and I'm not necessarily saying that the people that you hang with necessarily have bad intentions in mind, but when they're going through pain and you're going through pain, you may go be on two different levels of pain. And what I mean by that, I may have overcome something, but I'm still in pain, but this person's all the way down here. So they're willing to do whatever. And I at least have some type of mind state to think, okay, I don't really want to go that low. I've been there. I want to, go above that. When she was popping pills and stuff and putting stuff in her drink, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. Right. That's the part of trying to bring somebody down. That's that energy. But see, it might have not been her trying to purposely doing that because she was in pain. She had lost somebody. So I understand how that pain feels. It's just at the time you offered me something and I just don't want it. Now some people will take offense to that and be like, oh, were you too good? We used to do it. It doesn't matter what we used to, what I did, what I don't do, it doesn't matter. You have to be able to accept that. And that goes back to saying manifesting things, not wasting your time, following through with things. In addition to that, being careful with who you speak to and what you tell them, because a lot of people are disguised as the devil. You won't know it until you say too much. And either one, they done stole your idea. They have talked negatively about it to your face. So now you have those negative thoughts instead of just manifesting positivity. Now you're low key bringing that down and bringing the more of the negative energy. You just have to be careful with that, period. Yeah.
King Von, like for real. Like your biggest skeptics are normally the people that you hang around with the most. Or is the people you know the most. They're the ones that and it's crazy. If you don't come up with the idea and the thought together to succeed, and it's just you to thinking, and
That's
you're
the
trying to prepare
problem.
yourself, it's an issue. Like I've had that problem with numerous people before. That's why a lot of times I don't hang with a lot of people. I don't move with too many people. Only a few I move with, and just some as of recently, because a lot of people want to see you fail. They don't want to see you succeed unless they got their hand in it also.
They're getting a piece of the pie. If they ain't getting a piece of the pie, then it's a problem.
But it was not them to help you build this, and it wasn't them to help you come up with the idea. It wasn't them that helped you, that was there through the blood, sweat, and the tears. It wasn't them that was there. So, and that's crazy, because that is how it is. I manifest all the time that I will, be making over 6 figures, and that I will have and that me and my family will grow. And that I will be a better man, everything like that.
Yep.
Yeah. And if they're not there, and
that is true, Michael.
if they're not there, they have a problem. Like, I don't get that.
Or either you have people that are, I don't mean to cut you off, but you have people. I did. Dang, wow,
you always come here.
Y'all see what I do. This is too much. Or you have people that will switch up on you. So you not on what they own. They probably think that it's lame or it's irrelevant or whatever the case may be. They leave. The end result is you booming now. You winning now. You accomplish your goals. You accomplish your destiny. Now they're back, and they expect to get a piece of the pie. Why'd you leave? I didn't push you away. You pushed yourself away. But now you think you're deserving of a piece of this? The whole goal in the first place, my whole intention was to do something not only for myself, but to help everybody that I'm cool with. But now I can't do that because you flaked on me. So people also expect you to be able, for them to be able to flake on you, but then come back. Yeah, you can't do that. You out. It don't work like that. People love to do that.
And crazy thing is, like we both been saying, it's a mindset. People have a problem with, like, people have real issues with mindsets. I don't know why, but literally with having a strong mindset, just tell the person to say reparations every day. Oh, no, I'm not reparations. My bad. Affirmations every day. Not reparations. Affirmations. That's a whole other topic. Affirmations every day, just to say, even if you're saying just the thing as, let's say, I am a happy person. Just saying that. That's difficult for some people just to say every single day. But if you keep telling yourself that, your subconscious mind will think it's a normal thing. And at that point in time, it will become a normal thing. But like I said, you have to make it a habit.
Make sure that you feel worthy each time that you say it. Anytime that there's doubt that's included, whether you're a person is going to decide to write it down every Monday or a certain different type of day of the week, every day, you have to feel inspired by it and feel positive vibes about it. Let it be one of the first to say things that you do. Be able to be worthy to receive your desires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people that made these companies or started making all this money now these days, they manifested themselves being where they are right now. Before they even had the money, before they even had the plan, they manifested what was going to happen. Hey, in a year, I'm going to be here. In another year, I'm going to be here. I'm going to make $1 million by 2025. Because if you put a date on it and you write it down every single day, you start trying harder and harder to make it happen. Don't just say it. Write it down also. Because if you just say it, nine times out of 10, it will not happen. Only reason I say write it down, because when you write something down, you're more likely to remember it and to do it. Right. Because me, My memory used to be horrible. It's getting better, but it used to be horrible. That bad as it used to be. It used to be horrible. But now I'm starting to put everything in my phone as of now, and
Little baby.
It's just better. I have affirmations that I say every day to myself, and I always tell myself, I will make six figures in 2 years. Tell myself that every single day because it's going to happen.
He tells us stuff that every day I consistently decide on how many lottery tickets I'm gonna buy so we can make sure that we make that happen.
She tripping. But wait, you think if we get a lottery ticket, we're gonna be just 1,000 there?
No, I didn't say that's not the point. Literal ass. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the
point. Well, hey, yo, shorty tripping. But that's the thing about manifestation, though. Like, I mean, even if it's dealing with love, it's dealing with money, self-worth, or just just self-improvement.
It's baby steps to it. You can't rush it. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. This is like a pet peeve. So this is a little off topic, but it's kind of on topic. Yeah, man, you never know. You buy 10, 20 them dollar scratch offs, you bound to get your money back plus some. For real, okay. Hey, Randy talking about small day. Yeah. Why when you, and this goes back to not telling people what you plan on doing, but sometimes it's really hard, especially if it's positive for you.
You scared me a little bit. You scared me a little bit. You look a little like Kaka when you did that look up like that. Yeah, one of your eyes went up there when your other went down.
Get out the.
That scared the mess out of me.
Tell you what I want to tell you. Anyway, you dismissed.
Your mom gonna do that Man in Black.
Your mama. Anyway, get on my nerves. Stop.
I'm just saying.
Right, next time I'm doing my own video by myself, okay? By myself. But this goes back to not sharing everything with everybody. I know sometimes it can be, hard and difficult if it's really positive or it makes you really excited or happy that, you were able to accomplish a goal. Maybe this is just a woman thing in this perspective. When you are, for example, going to the gym, losing weight. Shout out to Eric Bell. And people have told me that, oh, well, you're getting too small or you're already a perfect size. Why are you doing it? There's multiple reasons down my list of why I decide to, one, eat healthier, lose weight, want to feel better on a day-to-day basis, not feel so sluggish, want to maintain a healthy type of lifestyle, weight, whatever my reason is. Why do people always choose that route to hate on? And I don't know if it's just like a woman thing or not. But this kind of goes back to manifesting. This is well, yeah. This is the thing that I've manifested as myself, is told myself to keep going, keep going, keep going. Otherwise, there'll be days when I get off of work and I don't want to go work out. But I need to. I know I need to. My body has gotten adjusted and used to that. So when I don't, I feel like, man, how come I didn't go work out? It's just 45 minutes.
Boy, as a man, tell a group of men that you don't eat. What's the conversation now? What happened?
Well, she does eat meat. But not like that. That's something that we're working on and we're slowing down on. But because they're going outside because it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or they mad just because they can't do it themselves.
But this is the thing. People can. They just don't want to. Like, people will tell me, like, I've had a whole bunch of people ask me, who's your trainer? So I point them in the direction of Eric Bell. And they're like, well, how much is it? So I give them the whole little spiel. Even people that I've been cool with, I'm like, look, hey, I'll pay for the first session. What's up? Just come with me. Meet me there. I'll pay for the first one so you can see. I just told you I'm going to pay for your first session, right? And you got all these excuses. Oh, I'm tired. Or you don't hear from the person. They just disappear. What was the point then? So then don't come to me telling me that, oh, well, you're the perfect size, or you don't need to be losing weight, or you don't get too skinny. Da, da, da. Okay, look, baby, if thick is in, that's cool, but I like being petite, okay? I done already did the thick thing. It's not for me.
Funny to me is when people
That's that negative
buy
energy, though.
buy the body they want, then try to make it seem like they worked hard for it.
Yeah.
You might have worked hard for the money for it, but you didn't work physically to have that body. I've seen that on numerous people posting. And this one chick, she got extremely upset. I'm talking about upset because people were saying that you didn't work for that body that you asked. Like, but it's mine. But it's mine now. Like, yo, I was laughing. I'm like, yo, you can't be mad because you really did buy it. You can't be talking about lifestyle this and healthy this and bad body when it's not the body that you made.
Hey, different starts with different folks. It's just
I'm
don't try
fine.
to down somebody else because they feel like that's something that's helping them in a positive direction. And don't also do it because you hate because you secretly want to do the same thing. And then when they offer you the help, you don't take it. That's a part of if you listen to what people tell you or what people say, that's a part of destroying your journey of your manifestation to get to where you want to go. Stop listening to people. I stopped listening to people a long time ago. Some people are followers, yep. When they see one doing different, unless 100 more people are doing this thing, they're not going to follow you. So, yeah. And hey, yeah, probably. I agree with you. Like, it's easier to hate because you're not somebody that's rich and famous, so they're not just going to follow the trend. You just little old, I'm just little old Jade. That's all.
What's crazy is,
That's cool.
I manifested that, we would eat better and we eat better than we did before. But here's the thing. I used to tell my mother, my brothers and everything about that, about eating healthy. They made fun of it, said some things. I'm like, okay. Well, not that long ago, my little brother he had an ulcer. And the doctor told him that he had that ulcer because of too many greasy foods. And we was all in a group text. And I just hit the face.
You talked about this before too.
Yeah, I just hit an emoji. But it's funny though, because like he was saying, people hate. But I'm trying to tell you because
like Randy,
you my you my family and I love you and I'm trying to see you be healthy. Mm-hmm. But it takes a doctor to tell you that you about to die or that you got this blood clot or you got this problem for you to understand that what I'm trying to help you prevent from even getting there. It's just that's the crazy thing to me. When you try to help people, not because people think sometimes when you're trying to help that you downing them or you trying to or you trying to talk down to them or you trying to be mean to them. No, I'm trying to help you.
Introduce you to something new. That brings up another subject, which I think is a whole other video.
Talk to people about, if you eat beef or pork, I don't say anything. That's what you want to do. Now, if you ask me, do I eat? No, I don't eat it. If you ask me more in depth, why do you not eat it? I will tell you. But I'm not going to say, here, try this. That's up to you. I'm not.
Because we're so used to the little box that we're in. I feel like a lot of us live in a little box, and if it's not a part of that box or the things that are in that box, then it's unusual, it's strange, it's stupid, etc. It doesn't make it strange, doesn't make it stupid. It's just something new that somebody's trying to introduce to you. Now, whether you like it or not, that's cool. That's up to you. But stop saying what other people are doing is stupid because low key, deep down inside, when you're saying that, you're probably thinking about, damn, I kind of want to try that, but I'm not gonna let them know that. I want to do that.
I just thought about something else. We was having a conversation earlier. This off the topic of what we're talking about. We was having a conversation earlier about people that's not from the hood that want to be from the hood.
So bad. Why?
Why is that?
Because I don't
know that besides? Does anybody know the answer to that?
Why do people want to do that?
If you didn't live that lifestyle, why do you want to be a part and live that lifestyle when you have people that's in that lifestyle that are only doing it because that's what they know and what they live? And
those people are probably trying to manifest their destiny to get the hell up out the hood. I done been there before. People, close friends, dead and gone because of it. Like,
even if it's like from just a persona to have. Like I say that I was like that. I'm from the hood. I don't care where you from. Like I don't care if you from Dayton. I don't care if you from the JBL. I don't care if you from the projects or you from North County, West County. It's off the person you are. I don't care where you from. Makes
No
no
matter
difference
where
to
you
me.
from, it's not with somebody else that can whoop your ass. Let's just be honest.
It's not even that. It's just the
That's how
fact
I
that
think.
you want to claim and be somewhere from. It's a the enforcer, bro. Can't nobody whoop this. But
I'm not a dude.
you know what I mean,
I don't.
you see,
I'm gonna stop playing with you.
but it's that's just something I just don't get.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, let us know, Michael. Let us know. We waiting.
yeah,
I know
I'm
you type,
waiting
but
to
we
hear what
waiting. We waiting. We know you type. But yeah, this whole thing is just about just again, and almost every video that we put out here, I will probably talk about a lot of positivity and rising up because it is a lot of negative things going on. It is a lot of people that are passing away. It is a lot of just, and another big thing is watch not only who you tell certain things to, like your visions and your dreams of what you want to do and why you want to be successful and why you want to do what you want to do. But in addition to that, be careful who you hang around. Going back to the hood, going back to whatever. Be careful because just because you're not involved in it does not mean that that's not your last day. You got to think about it. That could be your homeboy from 15, 20 years. That's cool. But if you know what he's into, if you know what she's into, realize once you step in that car, if they got a target on their head, you a target too because they don't care. They're not just gonna go for the target like they used to. They go for the target. And everybody that's around the target. You have to be careful with the people that you surround yourself around because that type of bad energy can bring you down as well. Can hurt your manifestation. Can hurt your journey. When you recognize and believe it, especially if they show you more than once or twice, baby, they show you 3 times. That's what it is. You're just too hard headed. You don't want to see it. It's too much negativity. As much as it may hurt to let certain people go, it doesn't mean that you don't love them anymore, or that you don't want them to eat. You just don't want them to eat at your table. That's all.
we glory crime and place.
Mhm. That's true. I get you. I get where you're going with that, Michael, and that is true.
And it's crazy because the entertainment industry is a bunch of actors.
That's all it is. They don't do that stuff for real. Half of them ain't even tried it before. Be,
You know, it was funny because
yep. You
what
gotta
was
be
that?
for the
Future
streets.
Future has a lot of songs that deal with pills and Molly, and he don't do none of that.
Mm.
You know, 50 had a couple songs where he talked about drinking. At the point of time, 50 didn't drink at all. Like it's
The
crazy
persona
because
is
it's
wow.
persona. It's they're actors, actresses. They will tell you what you want to hear, but they not living that same life. Half of these rappers don't even live in the hood. They don't. Now they may visit or may go back to kick with the homies. They don't live there. Most of them ain't been there in years. But talk about it like they still live it, which makes no sense to me. Then you got younger kids living this life thinking that's what I need to do. This is what I need to do to be right. But just all in all, know that you have all the money in the world to go do what you want to do, but I have to go hit this block or do what I got to do to be like you, but that ain't even you.
Let's stop because there's real people out here that don't have a choice to do that. That are 6 feet under. That I know a lot of. And luckily, like anybody else that's from a bad area or from the hood or whatever you call it, once you out, you out. You don't necessarily want to go back. If you have family and friends, you may go back to see them, make sure
But
that they're
see, my
good. But
thing,
besides that, you don't want to go back to that.
I'm gonna talk about this. Why is it? Why do we talk about why we make fun of people who don't want to be rappers, who don't want to be athletes?
It's that little box.
Why do we talk about them so badly? Like it's a bad thing to be something else other than in the entertainment industry or be a sports figure. What's wrong with wanting to be a lawyer, or what's wrong to be an alderman, or wanting to be a judge? Because shit, we need a lot more of them on our side.
The real judges, though, not the ones that are just by
I'm
the
not talking
playbook.
about what's her name? The white lady, Judy, just Judy. Yeah, she's just the actress. I mean, she's a real judge, but she's just an actress.
Not to mention the dope game is hard, but the rap songs make it easy. It's all cap. Yep.
Yeah,
Make it
none,
seem
none
like
of that.
that's
None of
that
that is
that's that
easy.
lifestyle to live.
None of that is easy.
Gotta put the blood so people don't really understand that until we get real. Or you get the people that get into it and they realize that it's real. They're like, oh shit, I gotta get up out of it. Yeah, it's real. It's not just a song. It's real. It's real.
Like I don't know who made it, or to make it think that being shot at is cool, or to want to be shot is cool. I don't get that at all. There's nothing about being shot to me that sounds cool, entertaining, or fun. Like I never got that one.
Yeah, it's too real.
I try to avoid that at all costs. And that's the crazy thing. Now you do have some rappers I heard that I do respect though. They actually talk about real shit that's going on in life these days. Some Lil Baby had just one song. That still don't mean I listen to everything he talked about, but he had one song.
Stuff right now on the banks. Yep, they always forever.
Why do you think the bank is one of the most beautiful looking buildings in any neighborhood? They know how money works. In Edward Jones, they know how money work also.
What?
Edward Jones, have you ever seen the Edward Jones building besides the little personal offices that's not huge, or a big glass building?
The real nice things are like Wells Fargo down on Market.
Right. Or banks. They're nice buildings as well. Because they understand how money works.
They're bugging it out. They're bugging it out. But we just wanted to get on here and talk about this. But what was I gonna say?
Like, share, subscribe.
Well, that. And we appreciate y'all watching, of course. But not just that. So we're gonna start doing like like Q&As and stuff like that, so you all can ask us questions because we haven't really celebrated this year because things are just kind of crazy. But this is actually our 8-year mark, our 8-year anniversary that we have been dealing with each other. And it's great. It has its ups, it has its downs.
Get your hands up.
But no, for real, we just want to like keep it real with y'all. I'm goofy, I'm serious, I'm all the above. But the most part is I just try to be real about what I'm saying. Like what comes out of my mouth, I really mean it. That's just what it is. So we appreciate y'all watching tonight. Thank you. We appreciate that. We hope that you all had a really good weekend, a good Valentine's Day. If you were by yourself, it's okay. You just save some money, so don't trip.
Right, you had to buy nobody
You have to buy
nothing.
nobody nothing. You bought yourself something. Hopefully, you took yourself out to eat.
Watch the movie.
You dined in. You did your own thing.
This is crazy. I don't know who came up with this Valentine's Day thing. Jesus Lord.
You know. So yeah, we're gonna be back up on this thing a little bit. What's today? Tuesday. Probably Friday. We might try to do like a Q&A on Friday or something like that. We're not quite sure. We're gonna do something, and I'm also gonna be putting some more of my poetry out there. So
right on, Mike. That's what I'm talking about. Save yourself $40. Right
see, that's what I'm saying. $40. You ain't have to spend it on nobody. It's your money, you know. What you mean? Dang, Randy, what you mean? Where you go? You supposed to be here the whole time. Some dang,
I would have bought myself a nice bottle for myself, and I would have messed up by myself.
Yes, a nice couple bottles of wine for real.
This one right here ain't cheap.
I tell you, but I also
does she look cheap? No. But
I also give out nice gifts as well. So it's not just me that's not cheap. So it could broke afterwards. Valentine's Day.
That's probably why they give you the day off after. That's why the President's Day is probably after things. I mean, Valentine's Day.
Why?
So you can be off of work and everything, and chill at home because you're broke.
And that is why. I think so. This is another thing. See, we're supposed to get off, but you saying Valentine's Day equals broke afterwards. You don't always have to be broke. You don't always have to be broke to do something to show each other that you love each other. Now, I do think some years you should go all out, but you don't have to do that, especially if you don't have the money, or especially if you know you could use the money elsewhere. You don't always have to go out and do stuff. When COVID first hit, when we used to live in your city, you know what we used to do? We got this really big, pretty red throw, put it on the floor, had our little 55-inch up on up,
Well,
up
we had a
there,
picnic inside.
picked out a movie, went to one of our favorite Mexican restaurants, Chevy's, down on Olive, got the food, got the drinks, brought it home, set it up, boom. Had some wine, had some little thing, and we had a good time. Why you look like it? I'm just saying, it don't always have to be expensive gifts. You know, you don't always have to do that. Incorporate. You don't always have to do that. That's the other thing. Like, why we want to
Also,
do?
depending on the woman or whoever
Yeah,
your significant other is, depending on who the partner is.
because technically our anniversary is on Valentine's Day, and we didn't do anything for real. It takes us a bottle movie, good vibes. That's what I'm saying. But not all the time. But I believe 50% of the time, yes, you can do that all the way. And you can have a bomb time. You can ask each other things, even though we've been together for 8 years. Yesterday, I think I asked him off the wall questions that really made us both think, like, how do I really feel about you? How do I feel about us now? How do I feel how we can elevate and how we can prosper from what we're doing now or become better? Like, you know, yeah, Chevy's is good though. But for real, like, you don't always have to spend money. You don't. And if it's a case to where you need to wait a couple weekends, then so be it. If you guys have an understanding, communication is part of the reason why relationships do not work. Trying not to understand each other's needs is part of why relationships don't work. Understanding that you're gonna have faults, you're not gonna meet somebody that's perfect, is why stuff don't work.
Also, and if you're not that guy that has a bunch of money, you don't buy Louis V and all that type of stuff, don't start off the relationship buying all that. You start the relationship buying all this stuff, and that's what you buy
What you
day
do to
in and day out. That's what they're gonna expect. They're gonna expect you to do that
on a
regular basis.
This is a good conversation though. This is real because that's how we want to do a Q&A, because it is a lot of information that I feel like we both can put out there, because some of it is unnecessary. It is unnecessary. Valentine's Day, I rolled to a blunt, so we smoked all that. By yourself? You a soldier.
Right on, bro.
You a soldier.
When I first met her, I told her,
and you alive now, baby. You said what?
Don't worry about it.
What'd you say? Oh, okay, okay. Look.
And we. Hey, that's a cool night. If you're a smoker, that's a good night.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do what you gotta do.
That shit ain't cheap either.
It ain't. Especially if you got the good stuff, it ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap. So, you know, I mean, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So, it is. You know, and also like for the women that be like, I'm not gonna do no 2 for $20 Applebee's. What you mean? You could be a little bougie at Applebee's and say, okay, we could do 2 for $20, but we finna do 2 of them things. So I'm finna do 2 for $20.
Or you can mix and match.
You finna do 2 for $20.
You get 2 for $30.
I'm finna get my 3. Okay. It's different ways to do it. You gotta do them being silly, but you just gotta, you have to it's when the communication comes there. Worried about what the other person thinks. You just have to kind of go out there and just put out there your expectations, so you guys are both on the same level. And you have to continue to put out your expectations the older the relationship gets. Don't think that you get it. When people become too relaxed, men and women, that's when the stuff starts to crumble.
Don't
stop being too relaxed
either. Don't settle for bull. If it's something that you can't deal with, I'm telling you right now, don't stay in something if you cannot deal. If you're in a relationship with somebody and it's been 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and it's just something you cannot deal with and you feeling miserable, get out. And the only reason I'm saying that
first, and if it's not gonna work, get out.
The reason I say that is because life is too short for you not to be happy.
It is.
For you not to be good. and taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Because no one is going to take care of you better than yourself.
And that's not just physically, that's mentally.
Emotionally.
Sometimes the mental and emotional part can really break you down worse than what the physical can do for real. Because then that'll start to interrupt your physical. Start having bags under your eyes and all types of stuff. That's what I'm saying. If you make it too hard and you have a lot of communication when you talk to about it, you feel like it's going on one ear out the other, the best thing to do is to move on to be happy. Because what one person will not do, this is for men and women both. Again, what one person will not do, you will find somebody that is willing to do that, then some. Stuff that you wasn't even on your list, they willing to do that. Maybe you just wanted a woman that you came home and you didn't have to argue every night with. Well, you got that, and you got a woman that gives you back massages 2 or 3 times a week. You got a plus versus what you were dealing with before. So,
Where's she at?
you know, I like to get back massages. I don't like to give them out. I will though. You gotta tip me.
Oh.
I get some good back massages too. It's just been a minute.
Randy said, right. Oh, bro.
I'm just saying.
You got a masseuse.
Right. You be getting massages, y'all. Don't let Randy fool y'all. Straight up.
He's got a masseuse. But
I'm just saying. Matter of fact, you know what? We finna shut it down now. Because we finna talk about that on Friday. It's gonna be some good. She's right next to you, hopefully, or at home or at work, one or the other, Randy. You better find her and tell her I said happy birthday. But yeah, so we finna get back up on this thing on Friday. Talk about some relationship type of goals, things that we know that we can hand off to you all. I think it's really gonna be some never get out, whatever. Talk about some things that'll really be beneficial. Oh, my stuff finna die. So in that case, but yeah, Friday we'll talk about relationships. Just different things that we know that we have done and worked on, and issues that we've had, just to kind of relate to y'all. So we gotta go because it's just this new movie with Megan Good. What did I say?
I don't know, but I've been trying to watch Judas.
Oh my gosh, you can't go watch
and the Messiah for a long time, and you keep telling me about this Megan Good movie.
That saved my life.
This is about history, Black history. That's what I want to watch. I don't want to watch Megan Good. We can watch anything. Yeah.
And this is how you start a divorce. We're getting ready to get off.
We can watch what she did. But I want to watch the other movie first.
And that's fine. Okay. We'll see y'all, man. We'll be back on Friday. Peace.